Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Hyperion morning. How we all doing today? How's your Sunday starting? Hopefully, it's been rather lazy, rather leisurely. It's not been that way for me. I'll talk about that in a moment, but hopefully, you had a great Saturday. Hope the middle of your weekend has been excellent, and I hope you have a fantastic Sunday ahead. As for me, I'm actually already working this morning. Now, hey, listen to anybody who might be checking this out from my work. I'm off the clock right now. Okay. I did clock out for this. So don't worry. Not stealing from the company right now. I'm not on my work computer. Don't worry about that. But yes, we're taking a day off this week to head out to Walt Disney World. And so I'm one of those people who don't like to use their vacation time for single days or things that aren't vacation. I like to say vacation time for like extended vacations. So that means whenever we have a day off, taking a day off midweek, I need to make up that time somewhere. And this week, I have an 8-hour day that we're going to be missing because we're heading out to Disney. Actually leaving an hour early from work because we're heading out to Moonlight Magic on Tuesday night. So that means that I have 9 hours to make up this week. And also next week is Labor Day. I'm not taking that off. And also we are going to be beginning our vacation on a Friday, which I technically, since I did say I do use some of my time for vacation, I could have used it that day, but I've decided to not do that, save that vacation time for at least that day because I will be gone for a week. So I have another 2 days to make up basically next week as well. So I need to get in as many hours as possible. Long story short, I'm working today just kind of at a mini breakfast break, lunch break, whatever this break might be. Mostly it's a break just to share a little positivity here with you on a Sunday morning. So what are we talking about today? What's going on? Well, before we head into today's information, I want to take a look back at last week, at our last show, because it was one of our favorite shows that we've ever done, where we talked to the authors of Walt Disney and El Grupo in Latin America. Talked to all three of them. They had some excellent stories. Hopefully you've checked out the podcast or watched the YouTube video. If you haven't and you're on YouTube right now, it's right here in our same channel. You can check it out there. But I wanted to share a little clip from it because I think it's really interesting. This is J.B. Kaufman, one of the authors, talking about how impactful Walt Disney was going to Latin America, South America at the time.
See, to understand the excitement that Walt and his artists created everywhere they went, you have to remember that that Walt was probably at the height of his international influence then. His films were popular at the box office, but he was also the darling of the intellectuals because the sheer amazing quality of animation that his studio was producing, the fact that they had revolutionized this art form so much. One of the people who did advanced research before they went on the trip reported that in South America, Walt Disney wasn't regarded as a filmmaker like Cecil B. DeMille. He was regarded as one of the great artists. And that was the international sentiment. So when he and his group arrived at any of these places, there was a real palpable excitement in the air that these artistic icons were coming to visit them.
So I just find that fascinating. I don't know about you, but that Walt was, we perceive Walt one way, especially after all these years, we perceive him one way, but he was already kind of perceived as this amazing artistic mind in Latin America when this happened. So just fascinating stuff. Please check out the interview before you get a chance. When you get a chance, obviously, it's going to be available for you here on YouTube or also through our podcast whenever you want. But please check it out because it really, really was a fascinating discussion. And we have a new episode coming out today. So what are we going to be talking about today? Well, it's all about our favorite magical nanny. Yes, we are discussing Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is turning 60 years old today. Not Mary Poppins herself. The movie, the film is turning 60 years old, not today, this year. This year, 60 years of Mary Poppins, fantastic. And Michelle's doing a great research piece on it. I've already heard some things about it. She will always catch me off guard. Fun facts, interesting things that I never knew before. There's going to be some really, really great stuff that comes out of this show. So hopefully you check out last week's show and you check out this week's show. Learn more about Mary Poppins, learn more about Walt Disney's trips to Latin America, and just hopefully that'll be a lot of information to kind of help you through your week. What else are we celebrating today? Well, it is National Banana Split Day. So yes, time to go bananas because we might enjoy a little banana split. I know our son Scott, he loves a banana split. He loves Sundays in general. But man, you throw a couple bananas in there, he is very happy. He likes it. It's good. So why not have a banana split today? What else? Well, maybe it's a great day to kiss and make up, or maybe just kiss. You don't necessarily need to make up. Whatever is best for you, whatever works for you. You can see Michelle and myself. Hey, it is a Spaceship Earth Sunday. Michelle and myself sharing a little kiss outside of Spaceship Earth, not making up. We had no reason to need to make up right now. We're all in good stead for the moment. But it's always good time to get a nice little kiss from your sweetheart or whomever you need to kiss and make up with. So hopefully you'll celebrate that today. What else are we talking about today? Well, this was fascinating. Came out yesterday. Didn't expect this. Is there going to be a Ted Lasso season 4? Now, I know this isn't Disney. Ted Lasso is definitely not Disney, but we love Disney. I mean, we love Ted Lasso. We love the positivity that comes out of Ted Lasso. And apparently, there's a story from Deadline.com last night that maybe there's some work on a possible season 4 of Ted Lasso. Wouldn't that be interesting? I would be completely caught off guard if that's going to be the case. So out of this story, apparently Apple, the company, Apple Plus is where it airs, but the company that puts out Ted Lasso has picked up the contract options of Hannah Waddingham, who played Rebecca, Brett Goldstein, who played Roy Kent, and Jeremy Swift, who played Higgins. And they're expected to reach out to much of the rest of the cast about including Jason Sudeikis, of course, Ted Lasso, and Brendan Hunt, who played Coach Beard. Maybe they has in works for a season 4, possibly. I'm not sure. One thing about it is I felt they really wrapped up the 3 seasons really, really well. Like the story seemed tied together really nicely. So I don't know if season 4 works necessarily for Ted Lasso, but I love Ted Lasso so much that if the writers and the producers of the show, and especially Jason Sudeikis, Brett Goldstein, they feel like there's a story to be told or more story to be told, then I'm all on board. Bring on season 4 of Ted Lasso. But even if not, they're bringing these guys on. I thought when they wrapped up Ted Lasso that it was ripe for some sort of spin-off series, including somebody like Roy Kent. And you see, like, the people they've already brought on back, Rebecca, Higgins, Roy Kent, they're all the people that were kind of running AFC Richmond, spoiler alert, running AFC Richmond when the story wrapped up from the first 3 seasons. So maybe it's just something else entirely. And then you just get some cameos from some of the other former characters, the cast members, whatever it might be. I don't know. Either way, it's exciting. I hope they get to work something out. I love these characters. I love these stories. I love the positivity here. I'm hoping that they do advance something, some way, somehow, because I just want to revisit it. I want to be back in that world. And I hope if you love Ted Lasso, and if you haven't watched Ted Lasso, please go watch Ted Lasso. It is a brilliant, wonderful, amazing show. Even if you're not a soccer fan, yes, soccer is kind of what drives it, but it's really not about soccer. It is really not. It's about people. It's about families. It's about friends. It's about love and understanding and growth. It is a beautiful series that is so much joy and so much. And it also shows that, people are well-rounded. They're not just what you see on the forefront necessarily, that there are all sorts of different portions of people. And how you can expand on that and grow and become a better person. Definitely check it out. Check it out. So, anyway, gonna wrap it up for today. Got to get back to work. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, amazing day. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. dark and early, to bring you some more positivity for your Monday. But hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Hope your day is enjoyable, no matter what you're planning, relaxing, having fun, whatever it might be. Enjoy it. Have a great day, everybody. Talk with you tomorrow. Bye.